Hello guys, gals, non-binary pals, and waterfowls, it's me, Big Mike, and I'm coming at you with my first Sage-related video of the season. So we're now at the end of July, and as of the recording of this video, Sage is now less than 2 months away. So I want to take a quick look back at some of my favorite entries from Sages of yesteryear. And I want to see where are they now. So in this video, we're going to be looking at projects that were entries in previous Sages. These could be indie games, they can be mods, and of course, they can be fan games too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce each game by telling you a little bit about it, why it means so much to me, and what its current situation is. And with that out of the way, fam, let's take a stroll down memory lane. First up, we're going to talk about Crocodile. Crocodile by DigiCroc first appeared at Sage 2019, returned at Sage 2020, and made one final appearance at Sage 22. A brief description from its first Sage booth reads, Brock takes a lot of inspiration from the classic platformers of the 90s, or even in general the 90s itself. Titles such as Sonic, Megaman, Quackshot, and Monster World all helped informing what type of game Brock is. A fast-paced, exploration-based adventure, the stages in Brock are designed to be played multiple times, both in finding the most optimal routes with enemies to take down, gems to collect, and treasures to be found. The story: Stop the Wicked Wise. On Crocodile Island, a mysterious villain known as Wise is causing chaos. Snatching up priceless artifacts, this most sinister of masterminds is unleashing a horde of criminals to get what he wants. Only the archaeologist Brock stands in his way. With his trusty whip and fruit gun, he'll send the bad guys packing. Why is this game so important to me? Well, this one is definitely an important one for me, fam, as this is one of the games responsible for my love of indie games, and indeed my love for Sage as a whole. I was originally attracted to it because I thought it was a Sonic fan game. The developer DigiCroc was quite inspired by the art style of Sonic, and executed this style flawlessly. It was the wonderful characters and the exciting gameplay that kept me. Platformers are by far my favorite genre, and this game is a love letter to 90s platformers. So where is it now? After appearing at Sage 2022, development went on hiatus for a bit, but according to the official Reddit and according to the official Discord, work on Brock has resumed, but is now slow yet ongoing, with work happening on it here and there. So, could we see Brock back at another Sage? Honestly, fam, I'm unsure, as when it last appeared at Sage, its booth read, Brock Crocodile returns to Sage. Maybe one last time? Next up is Sonic Galactic. Sonic Galactic by Star Team appeared at Sage 2020. Though according to its Sage booth, it had been in development 3 years prior to debuting at Sage. Sonic Galactic is a fan-made interpretation of what a 2D side-scrolling entry in the Sonic series could have looked like on the 32-bit 5th generation hardware, supporting clean, hand-pixeled backgrounds and fluid animation. The game aims for an aesthetic that pays tribute to the best of the era. Think of the game as a what-if scenario, and imagining a what Sonic Team could have potentially produced on the Sega Saturn. While authenticity to hardware limitations is considered, Sonic Galactic draws from a number of inspirations, not letting itself be limited to purely what systems of the time were capable of, nor what Sega themselves would have necessarily done. With new zones, new concepts, new characters, a new setting, and more, Galactic aims to put its own unique spin on the classic 2D Sonic formula, continuing both the storyline and gameplay set forth from the classic Genesis or Mega Drive games. Why is this game so important to me? The mainline 2D Sonic games on the Genesis or Mega Drive are my favorite games of all time, but unfortunately they received no follow-up on Sega's follow-up console, the Saturn. This project seeks to do just that, and it definitely does that quite well. It gives us a glimpse into what could have been, and this isn't just evident from the design or the enlargement of the game, but also in its spirit. The game is very much true to the philosophy of the Genesis games. Just as Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles introduced new characters, and at least with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, with new gameplay mechanics, this game does just that on a larger scale. And for that, this gem has a special place in my heart. So, where is it now? After debuting at SAGE 2020, it was called by quite a few as the best Sonic fan game of that expo. Since then, development on the game has continued, and progress has been shared with the community. As of the writing of this, 4 months ago, Star Team released their much anticipated patch for their second demo. Will we see Sonic Galactic at another SAGE? Only time will tell. Next up is Viridilia, the Secret Forest. Viridilia, the Secret Forest by Gigabyte Studios made its debut at SAGE 2020 and showed up again at SAGE 2023. Viridilia, the Secret Forest is a 2D platforming game that takes inspiration from classic platformers such as Sonic and fighting games like Mortal Kombat. The game aims to be a combination of classic 2D platforming with 1 versus 1 fighting, whilst also exploring the large forest of Viridilia across various locales with a wide range of characters, technical movesets, and flashy combos. You can take control of one of 3 characters, each with their own special moves, combos, and super moves, solve puzzles, uncover secrets, and kick, punch, and slash your way to victory before it's too late. Do you have what it takes? The SAGE 2023 build contains 4 fully completed stages, 1 work-in-progress stage and a boss fight, 3 playable characters, a hub world to explore in, and a watchable cutscene complete with voice acting. Why is this game so important to me? In many regards, this game felt to me like the Sonic Advance games, spliced in with some beat-em-up action, with some character interactions that you would normally only see in RPG games. That for me is both a very interesting and quite effective mixture of elements. It highlights what I really love about indie games, their ability to experiment and to break with traditional norms and conventions to offer up a unique experience. And Viridilia, the Sacred Forest, does just that. Where is it now? Well, as of now, it's still in development, but it is set to release in 2026. Next up, we have Chessplosion. Chessplosion by C.T. Matthews appeared at only one SAGE event, and that was SAGE 2021. Its SAGE booth reads, Chessplosion is an arcade action puzzle game where you drop chess piece-shaped bombs to create chain reactions and trap opponents. Defeat enemies and bosses in adventure mode, break targets with limited bombs in puzzle mode, dodge explosions in survival mode, or fight friends and AI in battle mode. This demo contains one of the final game's 8 worlds, one of the final game's 16 survival levels, and 8 of the final game's 144 puzzles. The final game will also include various multiplayer battle modes and an arcade mode. Why is this game so important to me? This game has a special place in my heart. I was originally attracted to it because of the cute characters, but it was the amazing, unique gameplay that kept me coming back. To give you an idea of what it's like, imagine Bomberman meets chess, and you'll have a pretty good idea of what this game is. This unique combination became something of a comfort game for me for a while. Even more than that, this game left a lasting impression on me. Prior to playing this game, I never had the desire to play chess. I didn't even know how. This game taught me the moves for the different chess pieces and made me want to give chess a go. So I'm indebted to this game for introducing me to chess and all the friends I made from playing chess. Where is this game today? Chessplosion released 1 month after SAGE 2021 to rave reviews, and its developer, C.T. Matthews, would go on to develop another SAGE alumni, Ducky's Delivery Servers, another one of my comfort games. And last, but certainly not least, we have Sonic 1 Delta. Just a bit of a warning, this game has a level with many bright flashing lights, so if you have a photosensitivity or epilepsy, you may want to skip this part of the video. 3, 2, 1. Sonic 1 Delta by Team Delta appeared at SAGE 2020 as well as Sonic Hacking Contest 2020. Sonic 1 Delta is a ROM hack created in 2017 by Team Delta to mix lots of development material, concepts such as gameplay mechanics, art, zones, and more from Sonic the Hedgehog into one big adventure. This demo contains Green Hill Zone, Marble Zone, Starlight Zone, and Sparkling Zone. Why is this game so important to me? Sonic 1 Delta is different from almost every other SAGE game we have discussed. While other games we've talked about present a story, this unique ROM hack attempts to share history, as opposed to making a new story, adding new characters, levels, or gimmicks. It attempts to recreate Sonic 1 with as much design, gameplay mechanics, and more that were present in pre-release materials, but not the final game as possible. If you're familiar with Sonic 1, there are some rather interesting differences to note, but I'll just mention two big ones here, besides the ball in Green Hill Zone. The first being the UFOs in Marble Zone, and the second being Spring Yard Zone. While I have to admit the background may be seizure-inducing, I do like it. It reminds me of the cityscapes you see in the backgrounds of 80s and early 90s anime. This game appeals to many of my interests, such as history, lost media, and game development. Where is this game today? When researching this game, I discovered that according to the developer's Twitter, it was cancelled at some point in time before July 1st, 2022. Still, despite it being cancelled, be sure to check this demo out, especially if you're interested in the development history of the Sonic the Hedgehog games. I would highly recommend it. And that's going to do it for this volume of SAGE Games. Where are they now? I don't know if the next volume will be out this SAGE season or the next, but regardless, look for volume 3 in the future. And fam, we're just at the start of this SAGE season, so if you're looking for some more videos to get you in the SAGE spirit, keep an eye on my channel. I have more SAGE related videos planned for the lead up to SAGE 2025. But until then, thank you so much for joining me in this stroll down memory lane. So a special thanks to Fran, who does a wonderful job of doing my art. She's back on Twitter now and she's looking for friends. And if you would like to have art done, she is a fantastic artist to work with. She's a damn good person, a damn talented artist, and she's all around fantastic. A special thanks to all of my friends on Twitter. I wouldn't be here without you all. And a special thanks to all of you for watching this video. Please like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, but if you want to dislike it, please leave me a comment below and let me know why you dislike it so I can improve myself and I can be the best Big Mike possible. And if you like my videos, please subscribe and turn your notifications on. Until next time, fam, remember, just be yourself and you'll be awesome. Peace out!